The Norwegian government has just ended a fiscal standoff on Wednesday. Only days before next year's budget was due, they finally managed to cobble together a deal with the four left-wing parties, came to a consensus with the ruling party. So Norway will not gradually phase out its top oil and gas industry, probably just as well considering the amount of money it brings in, and its sovereign wealth fund will not divest from Israeli companies. The Norwegian finance minister Jens Stoltenberg, he told me on Monday, oil and gas, however much people may not like it, however much they may resent, oil and gas have been key to growing the $2 trillion sovereign wealth fund.
This is a sovereign wealth fund we started to invest in late 1990s. Last time I was Minister of Finance, 30 years ago, we had zero installment in the fund at the beginning of that year. Now we have $2 trillion US. And we have been able to do that to create this fund by saving all the oil and gas revenues. Every cent, every dollar we have earned from oil and gas has been saved, and the only thing we spend is the expected real financial return.
Are you suggesting redefining the amount that is taken from the fund?
No, this what we call the golden fiscal rule, meaning that we only spend the expected real return. That will stay in place. It has very broad political support in Norway. Meaning that since we only spend the real financial return, the value of the fund will not be touched. It will actually remain and increase as we put more money into the fund. And that is a long-term guideline. It has worked very well, and also the main reason why the fund is so big as it is.
So why do you want to change the ethical aspect of it? Obviously, it's relating to issues like Gaza, where there have been much criticisms within it. You say that the existing rule has paradoxes and contradictions that can be created because of it. What do you want to replace it with?
We have not decided exactly what we will replace it with. We have started the review, and that takes some time in Norway. We need some experts to look into it. Then we will present the white paper for the parliament, and then we'll make the final decision.
Well, what's wrong with it, though?
Partly, we saw in Gaza that it actually took too long time to leave to divest from some of the companies. But we've also seen that maybe we should increase the threshold for divest from other companies. So the paradox is that sometimes actually we are invested in companies we should not be invested in, and other times I think we actually too quickly leave or sell out our shares in other companies.
So here we go. Oh, imagine, what can we find over here?
That's me. The last time I was Minister of Finance back in 1996. So
now you were only minister for 1 year.
That's correct.
What happened?
We lost elections in '97. That's democracy. That's how it works.
Yeah, but you went on to become prime minister.
Yeah, but the prime minister, they're not here. The prime ministers are in the prime minister's office. So then after that, I became prime minister in 2000.
And then you're back again in this job. You're now in a job that you held in the 1990s, and you were one of the world's top diplomats as head of NATO. Why would you come back to domestic politics?
Because I was asked by the Prime Minister, who is a close friend, but also served as my chief of staff and also foreign minister, to serve again and to serve Norway, to be a public servant, to work with the Norwegian economy, to be back and being responsible for the sovereign wealth fund, where I actually also worked very heavily on this fund back in the 1990s. It's a privilege.
Why come back into domestic politics with all the grubbiness that's involved, having left NATO on such a high note?
Because it is important to try to not only talk about the world and analyze the world, but actually do something. And being a politician is a huge privilege because you are able to change the world. And I'm now playing a role in Norwegian politics, and there are disagreements, there are criticism. It's never easy, but I'm part of decision making, and that's extremely important.
I guess if your wife was here, she'd say, no, the reason is he can't stop.
No, my wife is right. Of course, I am afraid of becoming bored when I don't if I step down. But at some stage, I have to do that, and I gradually preparing, and it will happen.